This is Dabu 7. We have an interesting situation here where the UN has called in and voted to prohibit nuclear weapons. And this is awaiting ratification, but this is leading toward their total elimination. And this treaty was adopted July 7th, 2017, while most of the world caught no wind of this. This is a big move. A big move that they're making, and you have to ask yourself, what are they up to? This is the UN on this world stage. And you should know who created it by now, who's behind it. And when they start saying that nukes need to be totally eliminated, yes, this sounds like a good thing. Yes, we could all agree that that is the case, right? That the nukes cause so much disaster. Look at Chernobyl, look at Fukushima, look at just the fallout from dropping a nuclear bomb. This has been also the concern with North Korea, with China warning North Korea that if they get struck, one of their facilities, and radiation blows back into their country, that they will strike them. This isn't saying the United States is going to nuke them, but if they hit a facility that has nuclear material and it blows up and it falls back into their country, they will make moves. Now, they've cut off visas recently for travel to South Korea. They have mounted up on their borders, awaiting an influx of refugees. There's been moves made. The Japanese preparing en masse. And with the latest ICBM test, they've shown that they could hit Alaska. What's the next move with North Korea? How do they test the next one? They can't shoot a nuke out there and detonate it in the ocean and expect the test to go down and nobody do anything. It's not going to work that way. They could pull off a nuclear test underground. They've done many of them. At this point, I think it's clear. They've got the missile. They've got the nuke. All they got to do is strap it to it. You're not going to be able to pull that test off. They're just not. It would have to be in a strike. And it would have to be tactical. Why would you strike one city of the United States with a nuke to get you wiped off the map? Then you have to ask the question, would you nuke North Korea? You couldn't. You could not. Not in terms of a big nuke. Okay, a big nuclear bomb. You can talk tactical nukes, mini nukes, things with less radiation, MOBs, and I really think the MOB's a big one. And I think there's even another one bigger than that. And I think that was a test run to see how destructive and what they could do with that in Afghanistan, because they cannot drop nukes there. The blowback would kill some 20,000 troops and everyone else in South Korea. Or go into China. And I think that that's been of the highest concern. Even China said it. They even warned them. So I think it's been in the talks between China and the United States. Obviously, if what happens, this is how we're going to go about taking them out. They're now testing THAAD. China didn't like that. None of that was supposed to even be going down, but it is. It's me. The call for no nuclear weapons means what? You think Russia and the United States are just going to give them up? Do you really? Do you really think that every country is just going to give them up? And how are they going to go about this? They're going to use a certain handful of countries to go bully the rest of the world into saying you can't have them and then expect them to just lay theirs down? Or are they going to pull off a show where they're saying that they're shipping this much? Russia's been shipping this much. They've cut their nukes down by hundreds and all this, and it's going to take time. But at the same time, they're always going to have them on hand. I mean, really, how is this whole thing going to play out? And who's going to be the ones to say that one country can have them and another can't? I mean, will this spark war? Is this just going to be a reason to kind of get other countries involved? Anyone that's in the UN, because they're going to threaten every country and say, you're either a part of this pact or you're out. They're going to have to go along with it. And yes, the elimination of nuclear weapons is key. But you have to see the bigger picture. Where are they going with this, and how is this all going to play out? So, interesting developments. I'll leave a link and I will continue to update on this as things change. It's been Dabu 7.